Welcome back to List Life. For those of you tuning in on YouTube, hi. This is what we look like. I'm Shane. That's Connor over there. But yeah, welcome back to the second semester. I think we did 13 episodes in the first semester. I was hoping for 5, so that worked out pretty well. Not gonna lie to you, but yeah, this is a little test day of us doing a video version. I might be saying this and have this never come into fruition, and this might all get cut out if it doesn't, but that's okay. Either way, Happy New Year, Connor.
Happy New Year, Shane.
New Year. Good Christmas.
Very good Christmas.
Yeah, me too. By the way, peep his sweatshirt. I don't have mine on today, but yeah, official merch. Just kidding. It's not official. That was a gift.
Official, it was a gift.
A gift to him and I from my lovely girlfriend, Maddie. Huge thanks to her. Stand up, show the back. Yeah, you got to show the back. Got to show the back. Yeah, take off your stuff. Then crouch down. I don't care. Or just turn in your chair. This is not that hard. I'm leaving all of this out. You know what? Fine. I will video it for you. There we go. Turn. Because I have to do all the work around here. That's sick. That's fire. Huge thank you to her. But anyways, welcome back. First episode of the second semester. And we're going to be talking about the NBA today. I'm going to start it off with the quick hitter with top 10 greatest individual seasons by an NBA player of all time. Connor's going to go with the mid-range with top 10 championship winning teams?
Yes.
I think you said, yeah, we pivoted. And I'm going to go with the greatest NBA players of all time. And we'll see how people like that one.
I'm really excited for this.
We don't have any polls today.
See, this is the first time we've done this where I got no idea what's on your list.
This is true. I didn't even look at yours.
Yeah,
so
I don't know
clue.
what's any on yours.
We are doing this on Thursday this semester. I'm used to making my list on Thursday.
Yeah,
I completely forgot to last night.
You told me I need you to send it in Thursday night. I sent it in literally at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, so a little bit of a bad start. Either way, that's okay. It's going to go all right. Thank you for coming back for the second semester. And without further ado, Connor, let's start things off.
All right, so mine is going to be top 10 championship teams, as Shane mentioned. Now, look at the NBA, been around for a long time. But I like to look at the older teams that are really have been absolutely really good. So kicking off the number 10 spot, I have the 1964 and 1965 Boston Celtics. So one of the many rings that Bill Russell won. Bill Russell and the Celtics continued their reign, winning a 7th straight championship. The season's forever remembered by John Havlic's Game 7 steal against Philadelphia and the legendary radio call where they always scream and Havlic stole the ball, and steal the championship.
I don't even know who Havlic is.
Really?
Maybe I just don't know ball. Havlicek?
Oh, Havlicek. Sorry.
Oh, my gosh. Wow.
Yeah,
great
John
start.
Havlicek. So I don't know balls. I can't pronounce
fun
words.
fact, that was before anybody had ever stepped on the moon.
Yes, it was.
What year was that, really?
Wasn't it late 60s?
Yeah, what year?
1966?
Nope.
What is it?
Keep going.
Is it 67?
Nope. The next funny one.
69.
There you go. Oh, come on. You didn't have to say it like that.
One of the late 60s, yeah.
To me, it's like anything that happened before that date. Did it ever really happen?
Is this true?
In sports. But
did the Celtics actually win 7 in a row?
I'm just kidding. I am an advocate of people that played before, back in the day, and people were like, oh, they played against plumbers and firemen. I advocate for those people. In fact, for a while, I said Wilt was the best player of all time. I was like, how he scored 100 in the game, he averaged 50 points. I'm like, how could he call that? But as I've gotten older, I
realized, as time went on, I was like, he did not score 100 points.
Oh, yeah, he did.
No, he did not.
Yeah, he did.
No, he did
100%.
Not. No, he did not.
Dude, you didn't realize how many people would have to be in on that lie?
But still, though, do you realize, we have things that, video recording that has, been before that, but we don't have it for that one game?
The NBA wasn't big then.
Doesn't matter. There's little things that he was in that have been recorded, and the NBA is bigger than the little things he was in.
The NBA wasn't a huge thing yet,
but still.
Okay, keep going.
But
wow,
still.
We've been through one
already
team,
is
by
getting
the way.
off.
Oh,
so
wait, I'm the quick hitter. Whoops.
Oh
well, just keep going.
We'll go.
I'll just go 2 lists in a row. My gosh. Wow, this is a bad start.
This is rough.
This is a really bad start.
All right,
Holy cow.
At number 8, I have the 1966 and 67 Philadelphia 76ers. Wilt Chamberlain led a powerhouse that finally ended Boston's dynasty. The Sixers started 46-4, set a wins record, defeated the Celtics in the East Finals, and captured the championship by beating the San Francisco Warriors in 6 games.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah, pretty good. They went 68-13 that year.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty darn good. So now going on to number 8, I had the 1969 and the 1970 New York Knicks. Why do you giggle every time those 2 numbers are mentioned?
Because I'm a child. I'm a child. It's true.
I was 1969. That's what I heard.
It's true. It's true. I feel like it's crazy to me that no team has gone under 10 losses until that team in 2016. Like, I feel like that should have happened.
Yeah, I
at some
agree.
point.
Yeah, that should happen.
Yeah.
So at number, I have the 1968, 9 and 70 New York Knicks. They went 60-22 that year. So that one was really defined by teamwork and ball movement. The Knicks captured their first NBA title ever. Willis Reed's heroic Game 7 return inspired New York to defeat the Lakers in one of the most iconic finals moments in league history.
Yep.
And then we get to
Good start. Don't ruin it.
I'm
Don't ruin
not. The current number 7 now, we have the 1971-1972 LA Lakers. They went 69-13 that year. The Lakers then set a then record for wins and unleashed a still unmatched 33-game winning streak with Jerry West, Will Chamberlain, and Gail Goodrich. Los Angeles posted heroic road numbers and defeated New York 4-1 to win the franchise's first ever title in LA.
Yeah, I remember that team too.
Yeah, I was there.
Sorry, I had to make the joke eventually.
I was there, yeah.
Yeah, I think your bottom 4 are really good to start. And then we'll start talking here, but keep going.
Yeah. All right. Coming in at number 6, I have the 1982 and 83 Philadelphia 76ers.
No.
Really?
No.
65-17, Moses Malone's arrival pushed Philadelphia over the top alongside Dr. J, Julius Erving, and Maurice Cheeks. The 76ers delivered one of the most dominant playoff runs ever, going 12-1 after Malone famously predicted they would go faux. That's what he said.
So, Moses Malone and Julius Erving, yes. You're putting, just because you wrote Mo Cheeks, I was like, really? We're gonna be talking about Mo Cheeks here. Didn't have as good of a record as these teams, some of the teams that are behind them. They didn't go faux, by the way. They went faux, 4-1, faux.
Yeah, that's what he said.
So, everybody always says, oh, that was a great line. But was it? I know. To me, it wasn't.
It wasn't because it didn't happen. So, it would be better, obviously, if they actually did go faux.
Something about the 76ers, I don't know why, it just rubs me the wrong way.
I just don't like Philly's teams.
I don't hate them by any stretch of the imagination. I don't really like the word hate. But something about the 76ers specifically, I'm not a big Joel Embiid fan.
I'm not either.
I don't.
That year he won the MVP. I generally thought it was kind of a Mickey Mouse one. Yep. I thought Jokic should have won his third straight that year.
Like Ohio State winning the Natty last year. Just kind
of happened. Just boo.
But yeah, it's. By the way, I'm a Pistons fan. What are you?
I'm a Cavs fan.
Cavs. Oh wow. Do you go all Cleveland all the way?
No, I'm a Reds fan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Reds fan, a Cavs fan, a Browns fan.
Oh, no hockey.
No, I've never gotten into hockey.
Gotcha. I'm just Detroit through and through.
My dad is a Red Wings fan.
Okay. I love your dad. Got to meet the guy.
He's all Michigan all the way through.
Love that guy. He knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing exactly.
But yeah, I think I'd say knock the 76ers down a couple notches, but that's not bad. By the way, why does it say the skinny?
So when I was looking over this, I edited what was said, but I just wouldn't copy the NBA website. Had it on there, and that's what they said it was. They
the
put
skinny.
That, yeah, as what they would say it would be, or something like that. I changed the words that were said, but it says the skinny.
It says,
and I don't know what that means.
The team, their record, and then the skinny in bold, colon, and then enter. I don't know what's happening. All right, whatever.
The team, the record, and whatever that is, I copy and pasted off the NBA's website. And then I just typed in whatever they did.
That's interesting.
So, wow. Okay.
Hey, keep going, buddy. Keep going. I feel like this has been a bad start to this episode.
It's been horrible.
To anybody that's here saying, why do these guys make a video edition? Trust me, it gets better eventually. But yeah. Just not this start. Not great.
So next, I have the 85 and 86 Boston Celtics.
Okay.
67-15 that year, motivated by finals disappointment the year before. Larry Bird got in one of the most balanced teams ever.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna have to cut that out.
I can blur it. I'll put a WMUL or Dead Podcaster Society logo in it. There's no cutting, bro. It's video.
You're right. Oh shoot, yeah. So yeah, Boston went an incredible 40-1 at home that year, the best home record in NBA history, and defeated the Houston Rockets to win the title. The team ranks among the most efficient and dominant champions ever.
Yeah. I mean, 40-1 at home.
Yeah, that's insane.
That's nuts.
That's crazy.
Imagine a little 12-year-old kid saved all his money to go to one game, and the one time they lost.
They lose, I'd be so upset.
Brant Wilson, old friend of ours that used to be at the radio station with us, still a friend of ours.
Yeah.
He went to one women's basketball game the year that Marshall went 18-1 at home, and it was the one game they lost. The only game in the conference they lost.
Really?
That's what I mean.
Oh my
Yeah, they
gosh.
went like 18-1 in conference. Lost
Was that
the one
was
game.
that the Kim Caldwell season?
Yeah, the Kim Caldwell
that's
season.
hilarious. That
Lost to
is so funny.
lost to JMU. It's the only game he went to. It's
That's
hilarious.
awful, man. That's so bad.
It's so bad.
All right, so coming next, I have the next season after the 1986-1987 LA Lakers. So they went 65-17 that year. Magic Johnson led the Showtime Lakers back to the top, averaging a career high 23.9 points and led a league best 12.2 assists with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and James Worthy. Los Angeles won 11 of his first 12 playoff games and defeated Boston 42 in the NBA Finals.
See, it's a big finals win because that was Boston,
That's
LA,
Boston, yeah.
Boston, LA.
Well, like the entirety of the 80s, it was just Boston and LA.
But 4-2 in the finals. Wait a second. Los Angeles won 11 of its first 12. I thought you said 11 of 12. I was like, that math ain't math.
They won 11 of its first 12.
Okay. I get it. I got you.
All right.
I think James Worthy is held in a little bit too high of a conversation,
Yeah,
but that's just me.
I like James Worthy.
It's just me.
So now you'll like this one. The 88-89 Detroit Pistons, 63-19, built on defense and toughness. The bad boys Pistons were anchored by Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars, Dennis Rodman, and Bill Laimbeer. With depth, physicality, and relentless pressure, Detroit stormed through the playoffs at 15-2 and swept the Lakers in the 1989 NBA Finals.
They were crazy, yeah, and the Lakers were legit. That team, I mean, I wish I got to watch them play, but the fact they had rules for Magic or Michael Jordan gets into the paint, knock him down, like you want him on the ground. That's hilarious.
That shows, like, I don't know how your later list is going to be. That's supposed to show a reason why you can be one of the greatest of all time. So we'll see how you see it later.
It's for real. I think I'm glad that Detroit got out of it. I think in the game nowadays, like I see Isaiah Stewart running around trying to fight people. It's like, dude, chill out a little bit. Or in that clip where he ran around the tunnel to get to LeBron, that was hilarious.
No, that was the funniest thing ever. Like, he's just running through people like, get off me, bro.
That was funny.
All right, so that was the number 3 spot. Coming in at number 2, I had the 1991-92 Chicago Bulls. This team went 67-15. Michael Jordan elevated his game even further as the Bulls improved by 6 wins from their first title season. Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and a reliable supporting cast, Chicago delivered one of the most dominant follow-up championship seasons in league history, defeating Portland 4-2 in the NBA Finals. So that was the second ring they won.
I agree.
Out of
that. Whoops, just dropped down there.
I saw that.
My bad. I was trying to put myself up, actually. Oh, well. Yeah, I think so. I think this team gets kind of overshadowed sometimes by the 95, 96 team. I think Horace Grant was very underrated. I'll be honest with you. I know that everybody talks about the reliable supporting cast. I don't think the supporting cast was actually that reliable, to be completely honest with you.
I think the supporting cast in like the next 3 they won was a lot better.
Oh, I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I agree.
But people like my dad, he watched all of Michael Jordan. That's his favorite player of all time, and he watched all these finals, and he said he mentioned, I was talking about it, he said he really thought Horace Grant was essential to that.
I agree.
As the third in that and the first 3 they won, and as it went over, you had Dennis Rodman and the next 3, and you also had Steve Kerr, who was a reliable shooter.
I think in the modern game, which I'm not exactly sure which year they decipher is now the modern game. I don't know. I think it's 90. What year?
Like the modern era?
The start, of the modern era. Because I think Jordan and them were in the modern era, right?
Was it the 90s?
Oh, shoot. I forgot to put the NBA. It gave me it gave me 1500, 1600.
The actual, the world.
I was what? It says 1949 is the official formation of the modern league.
I think that's the same thing for baseball.
Yeah, so that was the modern league, and then I assume it was 80s, low 80s, high 70s is the modern game, and I think just you needed in the modern game you need 2 stars, and you need that third guy that you can, if they got 2 lockdown guys, you need that third guy, and they had that. They had Scotty, they had Michael, and they had Grant as that third guy. I think in the game nowadays, the Pistons are missing that second star. Yeah. I think they have Cade, who's a star, and they have Jalen Duren, that's that third guy. And I think they just need that second star.
I need one more. I mean, I know a one that I don't think he'll ever go there, but as a point guard, Trae Young's contract's up bad for this year.
I don't want Trae Young.
You don't want Trae Young?
Nope.
Why not?
Nope. Don't need a point guard.
That's true.
Don't need a point guard. I want a small forward or a power forward. That's what I want.
Okay.
And also, what makes the Pistons right now is their ball movement.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reason to get somebody that just sucks the ball in all the time and just never passes it. No reason to. A lot of people threw around Michael Porter Jr. I wouldn't be against it because we need a little 3-point shooting, but I'm not sure if I'd be huge on that.
He doesn't pass the ball.
Didn't pass.
Yeah, so I wouldn't want it.
I think the dream situation would have been Lauri Markkanen. Or Giannis. I wish we would have went for Giannis.
I wish we would too. Like, did Lauri sign like a deal recently with Utah?
Something happened.
Okay, well,
I
wouldn't stay there. But
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really pay much attention to the NBA when I went back home for break. I've been trying to get back into it.
But anyway,
I'm old.
We're 20 years old. But at the number one spot, this is probably the easiest answer people say. We've got the 1995-96 Chicago Bulls, the greatest NBA championship team of all time, and people can say the greatest NBA team of all time. It would have been the 2016 Warriors if they would have won that ring against Cleveland, but Cleveland came back and won it. Thank you, LeBron. But anyway, so the Bulls went 72-10 that season, led by Jordan, Pippen, and Dennis Rodman. The Bulls produced the greatest regular season in NBA history, still shattering the wins record. Chicago went 87-13, including the playoffs, opened the year 41-3, and ran Phil Jackson's triangle offense to perfection. Jordan's first full season after returning from retirement ended with a championship and cemented his team as one of the greatest ever.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's got to be.
I mean, literally,
I would put the 2016 Warriors over them if we're doing.
Oh, if we're doing regular season, yes.
I'm the
yeah,
same
that
way.
is 100. Yeah, if we're doing 73-9, that's the greatest regular season team. The Warriors that year are the greatest regular season team of all time, but the Bulls they didn't get that. It's like the Pats in 2007.
Yeah,
like people that people technically this is the greatest team of all time. It's still technically the 70s Dolphins because the Pats didn't win a ring. So that's the only reason why I say that.
I agree. They needed to win that ring. I mean, they were one game away. I believe that LeBron's block, probably the greatest defensive play.
That is the greatest
in
defensive
NBA
play.
history.
He literally went from all the way up the court, all the way down, all the way up, and blocked it. Andre Iguodala.
I'd say the greatest offensive play in NBA history. Hot take: Damian Lillard's shot in the second round against the
Thunder. That is
mainly because Paul George was like, "It's a bad shot," which, by the way, terrible
shot. It was
an
awful shot.
I mean, that is just a god awful shot.
But it went in.
It's true.
It was nothing but net.
I mean,
it was nothing but net.
That's not true. Hit a little room.
Did it rim?
I think a little room.
I thought it went in. I thought it went in.
I remember. Do you remember Steph's overtime shot against the Thunder?
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the Thunder just got some brutal shots in against them.
It was half court.
Yeah, in 2K, they made it in the intro. They made it so that it hit the backboard and it banked in. And I was like, for the next 2 months, I was like, I never knew it hit the backboard. And I was like going around saying that until finally one of my friends, and this is 2K16 or something like that. One of my friends said, Shane, it didn't hit the backboard. And I was like, I swear to you, in 2K. In 2K, it hit the backboard, and he showed me it. No, it hit like a little bit of the back rim and went in. But it's crazy what AI can do nowadays.
Yeah, it's crazy now.
AI is making whole NBA games. None of this is real. And we're talking about true story.
Actually, it has been a thing since the 60s. Actually,
it's true. It's so crazy, just how easy basketball must be when you're 6'8". That's just insane.
It's ridiculous.
When I was calling the game yesterday, it was Marshall Men's versus Coastal, and I'm walking by these guys. And they're like 6'7", 230. I'm like, dear God, dude! Like, what in the world, man?
I mean, imagine how I walked next to Matt Van Komen one time.
Oh yeah,
during a preview of the game, dude. I'm literally at his waist. That's crazy.
He's
literally a foot and 2 inches taller than me.
Yeah, and you're 4 inches taller than me. It's insane.
I know.
He's a foot and a half taller. Wow, I never thought about that. That's insane.
Think about that.
But I was coming back from a stats exam. Stats final exam. That was not easy. I got a decent grade on it though, so we're good. And I'm like walking out of there like, what just happened? And walking by me is Matt Van Komen. And I'm like, what is happening today? Like, this is I thought I was gonna wake up and take a chance at the at the test. That's the word I was looking for.
Paper. Yeah,
you know the basement yard?
Yes.
You know those guys who's got that phone behind him?
I do.
That's funny. We need to get one of those.
I love
something here. Hey, microphone.
The microphone picture.
You see that? Yeah, there we go.
There you go. You see that?
You see that behind me? Oh my gosh. Wow, this has been interesting.
Let's get into this mid-range.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to do.
The quick hitter in the second spot, because this has been this is great.
It's been a time. I love it. This is the best way to kick off the semester.
The award-nominated show, by the way.
You know it
We
always.
find out if we won in a little over a month.
Yes,
the
sir.
And the thing is, it's not like a little award. It's a
big award.
It's a big award.
I know.
So that's crazy. Either way, though, we've been put in for some other ones. We haven't heard anything back yet. I don't think they've been out at all, but yeah. So, greatest individual teams of all time, or individual seasons of all time. Individual teams.
Yeah, teams.
One-on-one basketball.
Well, there you go.
Hey, in the All-Star game, though, would you be opposed to that?
No, I would not be opposed.
I agree. I think a big game of horse would be fun.
That would be the biggest. I would.
Whatever. You know what? It's just me. It's just an opinion.
And I agree with
Okay,
your opinion,
hey,
but whatever.
Cancel me.
It's fine.
Cancel me.
Cancel me.
It's my opinion. It's my opinion. Anyways, the 10th best individual season of all time. Kobe Bryant. Forgot to write the year down. That's bad.
Which one?
The year where he got the 81-point game.
Okay.
35.4 points per game with
Ports.
an 80. You done?
Yeah, I'm
You
done.
Okay.
I'm done.
35.4 points per game
There it is.
with an 81-point game in the modern era. I don't know what else to say on
Yeah,
that.
that's
The dude was
No,
a straight up
that's
scorer.
Second most points in NBA history in a game. Like that's.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Like,
And you allegedly don't think the 100 exists.
You know, well, hey, until I'm proven wrong.
What do you want?
Until I'm
Wait,
proven
what
wrong.
more proof do you want?
Until Adam Silver comes to me with actual footage from like whenever the year that was, then I'll know.
Adam Silver wasn't the commissioner at the time.
But he has access to all NBA records.
I don't even think. Do we know the name of that guy? Was there a commissioner? When Will
Around then, I have no.
I don't know.
mean,
That
there
was
had
what,
To, there had to be.
50s?
Yeah, the 50s. There had to be, right?
I don't know, dude.
Was there? an
You know, if
NBA
you
team?
think about it, back then the NBA was almost like a high school league with professionals that were getting paid.
That-
Like there
yeah.
just wasn't. It wasn't as big yet. Anyways, while he looks that up, number 9
Oh,
I got.
it did. Yeah, it did. In the 1950s,
His
it
turn.
was Maurice Podoloff was the league's first ever commissioner. Apparently, he was
Never
actually
heard of him.
he was called the president of the NBA before.
Whoa,
That. Yeah,
fair play.
Okay.
Commissioner does sound very.
it sounds better. Like it sounds more.
Than president.
I mean, like, well, president of basketball.
I
and,
think president sounds
commissioner of
better.
NBA.
Commissioner
I like
sounds
commissioner.
very like I am the commissioner.
I am.
President
that
just
guy.
sounds like, you know what? You know.
I get stuff done for free.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what were you gonna say?
Hey,
What were
nothing.
you
I
gonna
didn't say it. I do this. I do this for free. There you
I
go.
do this stuff for free. Have
I
you
do
ever
this stuff
seen?
for free. Which one?
We're just getting way off topic
Yeah.
right now. That's fine. The clip of the Sidemen. Do you know who they are?
Yeah.
They run those videos of the kids talking to the adults and basically
wait.
just tell them
Yeah,
to roast them.
yeah,
And the guy's like, I do this stuff for
Uh-huh.
free. I getting kids permission to talk to their mothers, and then one kid's like, "You speak to kids in your spare time." That's so
I've seen
funny.
that one.
That's so funny.
It's just their little British accent.
Yeah, it's so
which
great.
makes
I
it
love a
funnier.
British accent. Anybody
That's
that says a
funny.
British accent's bad, no,
They're
you're
really-
wrong.
They're really funny.
They're so good. But number 9, Larry Bird from 85 to 86,
Mm-hmm.
25.8 points per game, 9.8 rebounds per game, MVP, Finals MVP on a 67-win team, seen as peak efficiency for a season.
I feel like when we look at it like back then, like in the 80s, like I know because that's when like isn't like the 80s like when Larry Bird came in, the three ball really became like a more dominant thing.
Yeah.
When Bird came in, yeah, because
Well,
he was
it started early
because
80s.
originally the three ball wasn't a three ball, right?
correct.
Yeah,
There was
like
no
a-
3-point line.
Yeah, it wasn't. So like whenever people it would be there, but no one really use it. And then when Bird came
No.
along, he would use it. all the
3-point line
time.
wasn't
So-
there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I mean. Like when Bird was in.
Oh,
when Bird
I
was
get
there.
you. You're saying
I mean, like
it was there.
It was there, but
yeah.
not really. People used it, and I
Yeah.
feel like Bird really changed the game
I
in
agree.
that sense. He became.
I
I mean, he
agree.
could. I mean, also best trash talker.
Oh,
in NBA
you
history.
already know that guy was saying
Yeah.
some gnarly stuff.
He was saying
on
some
that
gnarly
court.
things to you.
Just telling them what what
Yeah.
he's gonna do,
So
and
I'm-
then does it.
It's like
That's
I'm gonna go to the
hilarious.
right corner, and pop a three, and
Yeah.
then he do that.
Like,
and nothing
3
but
dribbles to the left, crossover, spin move, knock it down from 12, and then he'd run back and be like, "Dang man, I think that was 13." That's crazy. Oh, it's so good. It's so insane that these guys were so good at basketball.
know.
Still are. And number 8, I got LeBron James from 2012 to 2013.
Mm-hmm.
26.8 points per game, 40% from beyond the arc, which I never knew he did in a year because I always just looked at him as a bad shooter. He had 25.9 points per game in the playoffs on a 66-win team.
I think those 4 years in Miami, I really think is the best LeBron.
Yeah,
That-
which it doesn't hurt having Chris Bosh and Dwayne Wade.
Yeah, it's true. But I think the best LeBron was 2018 LeBron.
I agree.
That is the best version of LeBron,
agree.
I think. But
And the most fun to watch.
oh,
you know.
easily. Oh, he literally carried that team from the depths of what.
Okay,
Like,
he didn't even carry.
Yeah,
them.
he-
He had
he
Kyrie
had- he had-
Irving and Kevin Love.
not 2018.
What?
No, Kyrie was on the Celtics in 2018.
What?
Kyrie Irving.
Wait a second.
Wasn't he on? I swear, Kyrie
Kyrie
Irving was on
Irving.
the Celtics in 2018.
Kevin Love, you are correct.
Yeah, I
And
was
they
like, there
won
was
it
no.
that year. Wow.
Yeah, there was no Kyrie.
Okay, they had Kyle Korver though. Like
Okay, yeah, that's
Kyle Korver,
yeah,
they had
Kyle
Derrick
Korver,
Rose.
Yep.
He wasn't really anything, but
Yeah, they had a minutes for Derrick
Yeah.
Rose.
That's crazy. All right, you got me there.
Yeah, in 2018
You
when
got me
it was
there.
basically just LeBron and Kevin Love.
All right, you know a little bit more ball. That's fine. Number 7, I have Giannis Antetokounmpo from 2019 to 2020, 29.5 points per game, an MVP, a Defensive Player of the Year, modern two-way dominance in the pace and space era.
I think he helped bring the big man back.
Yeah,
I think he did.
you know, I'm not gonna lie. I was a big Giannis hater for a while because I was like, he is not a good basketball player.
Yeah.
He's just a freak athlete that can finish. Also, when the Bucks played the Pistons in the playoffs some years ago, probably 8 or 9 years ago now, Giannis got every call, and I was young enough that I was just ready to break my parents' TV. But I didn't do it. It's okay. But even that's why I love commentators that are biased, and because they're supposed to be, because it's like a team site.
Yeah.
They were like, what is happening right now? He's getting every single
Yeah, the
call.
Bucks commentators. Like,
Yeah.
dude, what's going on?
Yeah, it's funny. Best commentator in my opinion, the Vikings football commentator. I don't remember his name.
Him, but also whoever is the Hornets one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love
don't
the
know
Vikings
names.
guy.
The Vikings
He's
guy.
like,
He's honest.
this
and I
isn't
love it.
Detroit. This is the Super Bowl. Which, by the way, ouch. But
Yeah, I know.
yeah, Giannis was crazy.
Yeah, very much so.
Still is if he
Yeah.
figures things out a little
You
bit.
gotta get out of Milwaukee.
Yeah. Number 6, I got Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
In 1999 to the turn of the century in 2000, 29.7 points per game, 57% from the field, 30.7 points per game in the playoffs. The most physically dominant season in the modern NBA.
I mean, that's like, I still think, see, it's weird to say it because like two different eras. Like, I think Shaq is the greatest big man of all time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just because of how dominant he was, but he looked like Wilt averaged 50.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's hard to say it. Also, wasn't Wilt taller?
Will, I think, was 7 even.
Shaq was
And
7. Shaq was 7'2", I figured.
Yeah.
Because I know he got shorter a little bit. I remember he was like Fat Shaq on the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was Shaq 7'2"?
I think we'll look that up
I
too.
thought
Hold
he
up.
was like 6'11".
How tall is Shaq? Shaq is 7'1", actually.
Okay.
He's
all
7'1".
right, Both wrong. But you went over, so on the
Okay,
Price is Right,
yeah.
I'd have you. Anyways.
Yeah.
Number 5, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
Mm-hmm.
in 1971 to 1972. 34.8 points per game, 16.6 rebounds per game, and an MVP as well. Again, not much you can say about the guy. Second greatest
No.
scorer ever. Well, second most points of all
Points ever,
time.
yeah.
Scorer-wise, that's up for debate. But yeah, Lou Alcindor, his actual name. How long did it take you to figure that out? Took me a while.
My dad told me
You're so cool.
I don't. What do you mean? I'm so.
I
cool.
I guess my dad
Like,
just didn't tell me
No,
stuff. I'm
it
kidding.
was
I
like
love my
I
dad.
was younger. I think I was like 11 or something like that.
Yeah.
And then
I
he, like,
was
told
probably
me about it.
in high school, like
Really?
15 or 16 years old when I found out his real name.
No,
was
he
Lou
just told
Alcindor.
me one time because I knew who. No, I wasn't 11.
Same thing
I
with
think I was,
Muhammad
like-
Ali,
Oh wait, what's his real name?
Cassius Clay.
Yeah, that one blew my mind. That
Again,
was crazy.
I was probably like a junior or senior.
Yeah,
when I
that
learned
is
that.
actually
Yeah,
insane.
It's nuts. That's nuts. 4th greatest individual season of all time. This one shocked me when I put it this high. Hakeem Olajuwon in 1993 to 1994, 27.3 points per game, MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP. He's the only ever player to win all 3 in the same season.
Okay, he got the triple.
So
crown
I
in
was like,
terms of
dude,
awards.
I was
Yeah.
like, he's got to be on there.
Yeah, I
but-
honestly forgot like how his stats were in that when
Yeah, he was
when they
nuts.
won those 2 in a row.
I feel like he's kind of bashed a little bit when it comes to the all-time conversation.
I love Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm a big Elijah
I
Wan guy
love
too. I think
Olajuwon.
he's got one of the greatest names
Yeah, Hakeem
in
Olajuwon.
NBA history.
That's
Yeah.
up there for me. I think him and, like Yao Ming
Yeah.
are like
man.
greatest names of all
Now,
time.
what's Yao Ming's actual name?
Does he have a fake name?
No.
What is it?
Ming Yao.
Oh, it
In
is.
China,
Yeah, you're right.
the surname,
Yeah,
the handed down
it's-
name is
you're
the first
right.
name.
You're
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Interesting to learn about. You know where I learned that?
Where?
When I lived in China. Shocker, right? And then get in the podium of the greatest individual seasons in NBA history. Stephen Curry from 2015
Oh,
to
yeah.
2016, the first ever unanimous MVP, 30.1 points per game on a 73 win team.
It's like one of the greatest guard season of like all time. I mean,
Yeah, it's
like
ridiculous.
that dude was insane. I mean, got to play that dude in the finals. So yeah, but like it's like, oh my gosh, like I feel like when you're even now, even though like he's like 38 now or something like that,
Like-
it's still
Sorry.
Okay,
Sorry.
Dr. Bailey.
Okay.
I'm kidding. I'm sorry. That was
Okay.
offensive. I'm sorry.
That was a
I'm sorry.
shot.
I'm sorry. I'm offensive.
I might not be able to cut
Let's
that
not
out
use
this,
any
by
of
the
this.
way.
Let's not use any of that. Let's not use it. All gone. The whole thing is gone. We're gonna delete the whole episode. That's all gone. All of it down. But like I was saying,
What?
I don't know.
What is happening right now?
Yammering. I don't know.
Dude, number 2, I've got Wilt Chamberlain, 50.4 points per game, 25.7 rebounds per game. Not an MVP.
Wait, what?
No.
Who won MVP?
Russell won it.
Oh,
because
yeah,
he was
but
on the
Russell,
really
yeah.
good Celtics team that got the finals win. And yeah, Wilt didn't win it that year. That's why he doesn't get number 1.
50 points, 20 boards, no MVP.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
didn't get an MVP. Because that graphic comes up all the time, and everybody's like, how? If that happened
insane.
in today's day and age, there would probably be riots. Yeah, it's
I
bad.
think someone's house be burnt down as voters.
Going back to Stephen Curry in 2015, 2016, when KD joined that team the year after, I was like, dude, they're going 82-0.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
I was so upset when KD went to Golden State.
Yeah.
Because, like, obviously, like, Cleveland just won a ring.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, no.
But I was 100% set.
Yeah.
Golden State was going 82-0. Nobody's going to beat them. And then they lost the first game of the year. And I was like, wow. It was
And they
either
had a
first or
worse season.
second.
And well,
I think it was to San Antonio.
I know they won like 60-plus games that year.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, they
but
were up
like,
there.
Yeah,
but
I know they got the 1 seed.
I think it was to San Antonio, the game they lost. And it was either the first or the second game of the year. I was like, well, 81-1.
81-1. That can happen.
Hey, that's not bad.
That can
That's not
happen.
bad at all. And then number 1, the greatest individual season in NBA history, Michael Jordan from 1987 to 88. 35 points per game, an MVP, and a Defensive Player of the Year award. This was his last year before retiring.
What year did you say? 1987?
87 to 88. I think he was retired for
No, that was in the 90s.
89, 90.
That was after they won their first 3. He
Yeah.
went and then he went. And then
I
he came
thought
back.
this was the third of the first 3. My years with sports is terrible, by the way. I will not lie to you.
I thought they won the third one in 1992.
Okay, 93.
Okay, yeah. I knew it was after
So-
the third ring they won,
There you go.
and then he came back and they won 3 more.
Yeah. So they didn't win it that year.
No, the Rockets did. They not?
87, 88.
Oh no. 87, 88. No, they did not. They won in 91 or something like that. They didn't win. I don't know who won in 87.
Well, if it would have been the year,
Wait.
if it would have been after they retired after they won 3 in a row, it would have ended at
87. It was the Lakers.
91, 92, 93. Yeah, interesting. Huh. Still funny that Will
Yeah.
didn't get a
That's still
MVP.
There was a-
I just saw it.
No,
I
there was
just read it
also-
again.
Another one that's funny is when Charles Barkley won it over Michael Jordan,
Yeah.
and Jordan was so mad about that, and they waxed Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that was good. That was good. It was fun. That Last Dance documentary was great.
That was the best.
It was so
That
good.
was so good.
My mom and I were glued to that show, and I was shocked she was watching.
Me
it
and my
with
dad were
but
glued to it. We loved it.
Mama darling knows ball. What can I say? Shout out, mom.
I'd have a ball talk with Renee Darling.
Yeah, real. She's probably not even gonna watch this. But
She's
I'm
no.
just kidding. I'm just kidding. I will say my family did start watching as well as Maddie over break. I was like, wow, thank you guys.
Oh,
You're only
cool.
like 3 months.
You
too
know,
late.
that's cool that your family is watching. That's
Yeah,
cool.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You'll get there. You'll get there.
Maybe.
And now heading to my second list in a row because we screwed up the order. That's my bad. Hand up. My bad. Top 10 greatest NBA players of all time.
I'm actually really excited to hear this.
We're going to start with an honorable mention. So we're basically
Okay.
just doing the top 11.
Okay.
Tim Duncan.
Ooh.
5 NBA champs, a model of consistency. He is called the greatest power forward ever. I got him at 11.
He is the greatest power forward ever.
Yep. And power forward is arguably the least important position in basketball.
Okay.
He
But,
never
like,
did anything crazy.
What do you
He never did anything crazy.
When literally-
he was really good at getting the ball inside and going up for a layup. Like that's
a
great.
billion NBA players. Like, literally, dude, he was the. Okay, give me number 10.
Okay,
I need
number
to hear
10, I've got Wilt.
this. Okay.
Wilt Chamberlain, most dominant force ever. Not just the modern game, 100-point game.
Yeah.
Which you don't believe.
Which I don't believe in.
Stupid. Are you a flat earther? Are you the moon landing was fake?
Okay, listen.
You're one of those
Listen.
guys,
No, I'm not.
aren't you?
No, I'm not. Okay, listen. If you're telling me like flat Earth, I could go outside right now and see Spain if the Earth was flat.
No, it goes out of render
Oh, it does.
distance.
Oh my god.
Goes that a render?
I'm not rendered.
Have
all
you
the way
not
in.
played Minecraft?
I'm not rendered. My chunks haven't loaded in yet, bro.
But he had the greatest scoring average of all. Actually, I believe it's the second greatest scoring average all time, best in a single season.
Okay.
Will Chamberlain. Number 9. I think this is the one you're not gonna like. I got Yao Ming.
Are you kidding
I'm just
me?
playing. No.
Okay.
9. I got Bill Russell. And all I gotta say is one thing: 11 NBA championships.
That is understandable.
In how many years?
13?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
11
when
out of
you win
13.
11 out of 13. That's like no.
I mean,
one
me
will
personally,
ever
I'd
do
win
that.
12, but
How many win in a row? Like was it 7 in a row?
6
Why? Why?
Dude, you pitch it down the middle. I tell people, I don't think the meme is that funny.
Oh, it's not funny at
but
all.
when people say it, it's hilarious. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I digress. Number 8, Larry Bird.
Okay.
Larry Bird.
I think too low.
You good?
I think too low.
So you'll see why. You'll
Okay.
see why. At number 7, I put these guys right by each other because I think they're almost the darn same. Magic Johnson, 5-time NBA
Yeah.
champ, 3 MVPs, 8th all time in assists. But here's the thing: I can't picture a world where the NBA is not big. I can't picture.
Yeah.
Those gentlemen, Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, Irvin Johnson,
Yeah.
from Michigan, by the way,
Yes.
represent. Those two guys turned the NBA into what it is in the United States.
Yes.
They took the game that at the time wasn't that big, and I will say the owner of the Lakers at the time, I watched a documentary show on it.
Did you watch that HBO show?
Yeah, what was it called?
Oh, Winning Time.
Winning Time.
Winning
What's the
Time.
name of that owner?
Bus?
Yes, yes.
The buses?
Yes.
Okay.
What they did for basketball in the NBA in the United States is undebatable. And to me, because here's the thing, in my opinion, great and best mean different things.
Yeah.
I think the best basketball player doesn't have to be the greatest basketball player.
Mhm.
And those two guys are some of the all-time greats. I think I don't have them on the Mount Rushmore. I'll get to my Mount Rushmore, which my Mount Rushmore, by the way, probably not my top 4. Yeah, it probably is.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, what those two guys did for the NBA in the United States it's undebatable.
Exactly. I mean, like those. See, it makes you wish like I was around like the 80s to like see that the 80s, like that 10 years of them being absolutely. It was just Celtics Lakers. Larry Bird versus
Which
Johnson.
would suck in my opinion.
It's kind of like
suck.
Well, it's kind of like the last like whatever was literally like Warriors and Cavs.
Yeah,
every 4
which
years.
I hated that.
I
didn't like it either.
I mean,
I loved it when Toronto knocked him off.
I did too. Well,
Do
I
you
did
think
too.
Kawhi Leonard should get his jersey retired?
No.
I think so.
No.
Why not? They have one win. They have one NBA
season.
Finals.
One season.
Kyle Lowry should.
Well, that's different.
Yeah.
He was there for everything.
And do you think? And he was there for everything, and they never won until they got Kawhi Leonard.
Well, still, but like, doesn't mean he needs to be like. Does Kevin Durant need his jersey retired for the Warriors?
He wasn't the reason they won. He wasn't the sole reason they won.
But still, I think they said
Kawhi Leonard was the sole reason they won.
Okay, well, I don't know.
It's just true.
Would you retire his thing for the Spurs also? Kawhi.
No, because he wasn't the sole reason they won.
They won. He
He
won,
had Tony Parker
he
and
won
Tim Duncan.
Finals MVP.
Okay, so Andre Iguodala should get his jersey retired for the Warriors.
Yeah, totally. No.
Actually, I wouldn't be against that.
He was there forever, and he,
No, I
and
think
he
about
won
it,
a
yeah.
couple rings.
My
Yeah,
dad
I
was on
wouldn't
a plane
mind.
with him one time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so we get a text one day saying, because he was on the plane all the time for work when we lived over in China. He goes, I was just on the plane with some NBA guy, and he puts Iguodala ? And we're like, what? And supposedly he went up to check in or to get onto the plane, whatever it's called, boarding. I don't know. I've been on a plane once in the past like 13 years after I grew up on them. And he's huge. So my dad automatically knew he had to have been some sort of athlete.
Yeah.
And then he could hear him say, because I assume they were both in business class. And my dad could hear him say Iguodala. And that's how he got the name.
Okay.
And I was like, yeah. He's been on with some pretty cool people. With him, with the incredible Dr. Poe.
Really?
Yeah, the like vet. He's been on with
okay.
him. I don't think he's tried to talk to any of them.
He's just
like, yeah, I've been on the plane with him. And there's one more I can't think of right now. But yeah, those guys going back to the NBA. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, what they've done for the game in America it's insane.
I agree.
Number 6, I've got Shaquille O'Neal.
Mm-hmm.
Arguably, and in fact, it's becoming less arguable day in, day out, the most dominant, unstoppable player ever. 4-time NBA champ, 3 times final MVP, 10th all-time in points, 8th all-time in blocks. He got those points with just 1 3-pointer.
I know, his entire
crazy.
career, and I believe he made that 3 when he was with Orlando.
Yeah,
That
and
was
it's
the first time.
all just because he was so big and he just gave people out of his way. Arguably, my favorite NBA clip is when he came down and dunked on. Was it Leitner? I don't think it was Leitner. No, it wasn't Christian Leitner. He dunked on him and like shoved him over, and the guy comes back, throws the ball at him across the court. That was funny.
My favorite NBA clip is whenever who did the pump fake on Kobe?
Oh, Matt Barnes.
Yeah, that was my
loser move. By the way.
it was so loose, and he just stood there. Like,
it was just
so funny.
Which honestly, thinking of Kobe in that moment, I think he was zoned out. I don't even think he was so, because everybody's like, oh, he's so locked in. I genuinely think he was zoned out in that moment. Because, I mean, he didn't have his hands up. He wasn't, like, trying to get the ball. I think he was just waiting for him to pass it and then go. But
or that, and when Allen Iverson did the step over. Like, when he stepped over. Yeah,
that's true. That's a good one. I like when Andrew Bynum went at Shaq and rage baited him. I used the word rage bait on the broadcast last night, by the way.
I heard that.
Bryce Slay, Marshall's freshman, was walking into him and, like, just having his shoulder on one of the guys from Coastal. And then the Coastal guy shoved him. He got what he wanted, but didn't get a call. That was funny. And I've met Bryce Slay. I don't know him, but he lives in the dorms that I'm an RA at. And he's a nice kid. Okay. So just the fact he did that, I was like, that's funny. Anyways, the top 5 greatest NBA players of all time. Number 5, I've got Kobe Bryant. 5 NBA championships. He's an icon. His longevity was insane. Mamba mentality is, it's in everyday lingo. He's 4th all time in points. Also, you have to give credit for the fact I still do this every single time I shoot something into the trash can or whatever. Kobe. In fact, cue a clip of me doing that. I'll make one. I don't care.
Go ahead, do it.
Cue it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. And I'm telling you, I don't think he's top 3. I think people I think people started putting him top 3 after he passed away, just out of, a little bit of shock.
I still thought even before that, I thought he was at least top 3.
And that's okay. That's what I thought. That's okay. It's okay because you
like,
can be wrong.
Why
that's fine.
are you?
No, I'm just kidding. But watching him play was fantastic. I do think one thing that actually hurt him, which this shouldn't hurt players, but got late in his career and he just wasn't that good anymore. I think he should have ended a year or two. Yeah. And he was playing with nobody. Yeah, I mean, his team was terrible.
Also, I think whenever he was wearing 24, and I know he popped his Achilles and he shot the free throws, and he came back and he was still good.
Yeah,
like
that's true.
But
it was big.
Yeah, I know. But and then the 2010 9 and 10 season when they won back to back, that was the last any stint. I think he played till 2017. Yeah. And retired, and I think he should have retired after he won the 2nd ring.
I agree. Second ring?
In the row.
Oh, in a row. Okay, I was like, he won 5, but yeah, I agree. But, I mean, it's Kobe. He's, top 3 icon in the NBA, for sure, of all time. But I don't think he's one of the best players. Number 4, I have Stephen Curry.
You have Steph over Kobe?
I have Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry completely changed the game. He is arguably the most influential player to ever play this game. I think the clip of him when he was talking to the camera and he was like, guys, you need to stop sending me videos of kids taking these terrible shots and saying it's my fault.
It's my fault.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
The 3-pointer was used a lot.
Yeah, back in
but then he came around.
He got in the league in 08.
Yeah.
And he immediately lit it up. Also, a kid from freaking Davidson College comes in.
He has 4,201 3-pointers made.
I know.
That's over 700 more than second place.
Ray Allen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I think he's got to be. He's the greatest shooter ever.
Yeah. Now this is actually a debate I've seen people in terms of the position point guard. Who's better, him or Magic Johnson?
Not even close. It's Stephen Curry.
I agree with you.
Oh my goodness. No, especially nowadays, your point guard's got to be able to shoot the ball.
I see people talk about also nowadays the tall point guard was, I think, more back then than now because I remember when Ben Simmons came into the league and he was a 6'10" point
I
guard.
don't know if we should start talking about Ben Simmons.
That dude,
Ugh.
horrible.
Yeah,
And,
it's bad.
Yeah.
But no, it's got to be Steph in my book. Number 3 though. We'll keep it going in the podium.
You don't want to say it, do you?
I've got Nikola Jokic. I'm messing with you. I'm joking. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Thank you.
Kareem
I was about to
Abdul-Jabbar.
say, wait, is Jokic number 2 or 1?
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Okay, that's fine.
6 NBA championships, 6 MVPs. He's got the most ever. Unstoppable skyhook, second all-time in points, 38,387, third all-time in blocks. He was playing in a different era. I don't like to compare eras. He had Magic Johnson.
That was when he was older, too, when he had Magic.
Yeah, I think the best thing about him was that he had an unstoppable shot. Mm-hmm. Also, going back to Stephen Curry, sorry, we're circling around here. That Olympic performance.
Oh, yeah.
Greatest performance
he's ever had.
Greatest individual performance I've ever seen in my life.
That was up there with, I was better than 2016. Mm-hmm. He somehow went back to that. That was 2024. He was on a mission.
That was like that meme where people found out he needed to get eye contacts.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, just throw it up there. The basket's there somewhere. That's what he was doing. He was chucking up that ball and it was going in. But for Kareem, he's third.
Yeah.
I don't think it's close.
Just give me number 2.
Number 2, I've got LeBron James.
Thank you.
All-time leading scorer with over 42,500. 4 NBA champs, 4 MVPs, elite for over 2 decades. He is the best basketball player of all time. He's the best. No doubt about it.
He is not the greatest.
He is the best basketball player of all time. I will say, I watched a game of his against the Pistons like 7 years ago. And ever since this, my opinion of him has changed. Not in a bad way, but like the Pistons basically said, we're going to let you shoot. Yeah. And you got to prove that you could shoot. And he went like 1 for 8 from behind the line from that game.
He is not a good
I mean, you can't deny the fact that, you know, he had a 10-point scoring streak for like 1,700 games. He's the best basketball player of all time. No doubt about it. I love the guy. I think he's done great things. I think you almost couldn't give a better guy his position for what he's done for, you know, the city of Cleveland and stuff like that. It's just, in my opinion, the greatest basketball player of all time is Michael Jordan.
That's the easiest answer ever.
He had 6 NBA championships, 5 MVPs, 10 scoring champs, greatest points per game of all time over a career with 30.12, second highest scoring average season with 37, behind Wilt's 50, fourth all-time in steals. But here's the reason I have him as the greatest. It's not for any stats. It's not for who he was, what he was, the fact he had the bad boys Pistons trying to kill him. The fact is that I don't think people realize this game was made national. The NBA was made huge in the United States by Magic and Larry. And then Michael Jordan brought this game and made it international.
20 times bigger.
He made it worldwide. He made it global. And the fact that historians truly believe that at a point in time in the early 90s, they believe he was the most well-known person on earth. Yeah. Not a world leader, not any sort of politician. They truly believe it was Michael Jordan because you could go to any country that had any sort of service to the outside world, and you're going to see Michael Jordan murals. You're going to see people wearing Jordan jerseys, Jordan shoes. That's a big one that people forget. People forget is the shoes. That if somebody has Jordans, there's a 99.9 repeating % chance that they know who Michael Jordan is.
100%, yeah.
So what he did for the game, making it global, in my opinion, is what makes him the greatest. It has nothing to do with the X's and O's, the stats. Even though, you know, people say the longevity of Jordan or of LeBron, that's great. Jordan quit for 3 years to go play baseball for fun, and you know, and his averages were better than LeBron. If you want to get into the stats argument, we can do that. But the fact that he took this game that was huge in the United States and he made it global, in my book, he's the greatest. Not the best. I'll give LeBron the best. And people are going to get mad saying, oh, they're the same thing. No, they're not. But, yeah.
Always die on the hill that MJ is the greatest player of all time. Like, obviously, I hate that I didn't watch the guy.
I know.
But my dad, it's his favorite player of all time. Yeah. He's his greatest player of all time. He watched Jordan play.
Mm-hmm.
He watched Jordan play when he was in North Carolina, like when they would play Duke, and he would just say, like, God, this guy is going to be, like, amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, he won a championship his freshman year of college.
Uh-huh.
And then he goes to the NBA. You know, obviously they sucked for a little bit because they weren't good. And MJ, like, wasn't at his peak yet. And when the 90s hit, he was literally the basketball Jesus at that time. And the whole, like, debate between him and LeBron. Now, I know LeBron's been to the finals, like, what, 10 times or something like that?
Yeah,
he's won 4 of them.
No, 4 and 6, my bad.
4 and 6. He's won 4 of them. Now, I honestly think if LeBron went, like, 8-2.
Including a bubble title, by the way. But
honestly, I'll give him 3 rings because I don't really think the 4th one counts.
Yeah.
But like they would be the same thing. Like, you know, like when the Lakers won, they were like, oh, it's all good. But if the Heat won, they want an asterisk by it.
Yeah.
Which was stupid.
And I know what you mean. If you went 8-2, it's probably a different story.
Yeah, but it was just a 6-0 in the finals, and that is, I mean, like, yes, he's lost in the playoffs before.
Yeah.
But, like, so was LeBron, and I just think, I don't know, man. Like, I do agree with what you're saying about the whole, like, obviously he made it international. Like, obviously, like you mentioned, like, probably like in the mid 90s, you go to, like, say you went to China or something. You'll see some guy wearing Jordans or a Michael Jordan jersey.
When I lived in China from 2008 to 2013, so for instance, I remember this. I was 7 years old. We went to the Great Wall of China in Beijing. I lived in Shanghai. We went to Beijing. And there was this... At the Great Wall of China, there's a lot of people selling different handmade crafts right there on the entrance to the wall. Some of them on the wall, but not a lot. Every single one that had any sort of portrait, there was going to be an MJ portrait. My brother still has a Michael Jordan portrait of like a hand-carved thing into a piece of something. I'm not even going to ask what it is. And every single place, there was something LeBron, or something Michael, excuse me.
Yeah. Because
he's just huge. And I don't even really like to use the whole 6-0 argument, because then it sounds like, oh, if LeBron went 0-6 in the conference finals and only made it 4 times, then he'd be considered better because he didn't lose all his times. Which, yeah, I mean, that is what that sounds like. It's just the fact that you're a person and people truly believed you were the most well-known in the world. Because, I mean, you know, and people say, oh, there's no way. People don't know, like, the United States president more than Michael Jordan. I knew who Shohei Ohtani was when he played in Japan.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you who the leader of Japan is.
I have no idea. I don't know who it is. But
no clue.
I know who Ohtani is.
Absolutely. I have no clue.
I know for a fact, like you mentioned about the whole, like, president thing, like, people over there would be like, name one person from the U.S., Michael Jordan. Who's the president? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what they
I mean,
like.
there are people on this world. There are people in this earth. I'm one of them. I can name you players from countries. Couldn't name you their world leader.
Don't name you who the leader is at all.
Couldn't name you anybody else from there, but I could name this one player because that's just what the entertainment business with sports has done. And yeah, it's insane.
It's like whatever. Like, where's Luka from?
Latvia.
Don't know who over there, but I know Luka.
Latvia? No, he's from Slovenia. Who's from Latvia? Kristaps Porzingis.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
I never even heard of Latvia.
Who is Tingus Pingus?
What the did we do? Yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Well, that got deep near the end.
Very deep.
Not gonna lie to you.
Very deep.
Anyways, hopefully this video thing works out. Thank you for tuning in. If it does, this is what we look like, by the way. Yeah, I've been told I look like Gavin Adcock. I take it as a compliment. Connor, do you have any celebrity lookalikes?
No, I'm very basic looking.
I'd give you a little bit of a Danny DeVito, maybe.
Honestly, that's a compliment. That's a compliment. I love it.
No, I'm just messing with you. But yeah, so thank you for tuning in. Well, we're going to decide what we do with the rest of this show, whether we go all video or keep it just radio, because it's going to depend on how long it takes me to edit. Because Connor doesn't help me with anything.
You could ask. I've said.
I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. But that's okay. Anyways, thank you for tuning in. Connor, good to see you again.
Good to see you again,
Best Christmas gift you got?
Oh, shoot. The List Life hoodie.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, it's not.
No,
it's not. Oh my gosh! Stop.
Mine. Parents got me a pair of like Kelly Green Jordans.
Really?
Yeah, but my mom got it. My mom got it in like an auction. She got it in an auction. She like bid for it, and she goes, "Yeah, I only got it for so and so." And I was like, "What?" And she goes, "Yeah, I got a really good bid." And then Maddie got me this. So that's good.
That's cute.
Yeah, thank you.
I think the actual.
That's cute.
I think you're funny. I think the actual nothing. I think it was funny.
Okay.
I thought it was funny.
Okay.
I hate you. No, I think the actual gift. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with Maddie. What she got me.
That's terrible.
No. What actually got me is what Drew got me. She got me this calendar with with us on it. And like when
I
you
was like,
when
is
you
this gonna
open
be
it
like
up-
some swimsuit model or something?
No.
Oh, chillax.
And it's cool because like on the calendar, like it has like if you flip to February, it has like our anniversary.
Oh, that's
And like,
adorable.
when you flip over, it's like her birthday. You flip
That's
over
cute.
my birthday.
That's cute.
And it was cool because how she made it like really quickly because she had pictures like from like of 2025. She had a picture from every month of last year and she put it in the 2026 calendar.
That's cute.
So she found pictures from like January and recently I was like, how'd you make this? Like, this is December. Like we just did this. Like how'd you do that? She's like, I work wonders. I was like, okay.
Yeah, fair point. All right. Well, yeah. Happy New Year.
Happy
Happy
New Year.
2026. The big 2-6. And yeah, thank you for tuning in, everybody. We'll be right back next week. Hopefully, maybe. Actually, I
Maybe.
probably
We'll
shouldn't
see.
say that. We'll see. And yeah, have a great rest of your day.